Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan.
As the years go by, and the memories of his playing days fade, some are beginning to question the legacy of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. His towering presence, incredible skills, and acrobatic goals have left fans in awe for years, and his impact on the game has truly been undeniable as one of the top players of this generation. In all seriousness, for all his incredible goals and larger-than-life personality, there are those who believe that Zlatan was never truly a great player, but rather a product of his own hype. I am of those people who believe that he has been overhyped by fans and the media, just a tiny bit. I think that there are multiple things that make everyone think of him as this sort of a god. I think the primary reason is his personality. I think that the revitalization of social media has increased Zlatan Ibrahimovic's popularity because of how blunt he is, which makes people turn him into sort of a meme, regardless of the social media aspect. A lot of people have him in their list as one of the best strikers ever. The only part I disagree on with this take is that people make him out to be as this untouchable player, a player that you can't criticize, in fact. Today, I am here to debunk the reason why Zlatan isn't a top striker of all time, and why people shouldn't rank him too high on their lists. Let's get right into it. The first thing that came into my mind when thinking about Zlatan has been his overstated and overblown stats in his in-game attributes rather than in real life. The game that I'm obviously referring to and talking about is FIFA. If you don't know what FIFA is, then I don't know where the heck you have been living in. In FIFA, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has an impressive rating every single year, with 5-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. As a result, many FIFA enthusiasts often rate him as one of the best players in the game. People look forward to using his card every single year because of these specific stats. There have been some iterations of FIFA where Zlatan has been a cheat code in the game. However, in real life football, these attributes are not as important as many people believe them to be. While performing fancy skills and tricks may look really impressive, they are often ineffective in breaking down a well-organized defense. Similarly, having a good weak foot is an advantage, but it is not the most critical attribute a player can have. As much as you can love Ibra, there is no denying that FIFA is a great part of why people love him so much. Another thing that holds back Zlatan for me as one of the best strikers ever is his performances internationally. I completely understand that football isn't a one-player sport, but when looking at his international career, people only reminisce on his amazing bicycle kick goal against England and make that goal a focal point on what they think about him internationally. In order to understand that aspect of his career, we have to go back to the most important international games that he has had over the years. While he has had some outstanding games for Sweden, he has also been guilty of disappearing in some of the most important matches. For example, in the 2014 World Cup playoff against Portugal, Zlatan was largely anonymous in the first leg, and with that result, Sweden was knocked out for a spot at the 2014 World Cup. Similarly, in the 2016 Euros tournament, Zlatan struggled to make an impact in the knockout stages, as Sweden was eliminated by Belgium in the round of 16. Moreover, Zlatan's international performances have also been affected by his lack of success with the Swedish team. Unlike his club career, where he has won numerous league titles and other major honors, Zlatan has never won a major international tournament with Sweden. This lack of success has been a major hindrance to his legacy and has prevented him from being mentioned in the same breath as other great strikers. The last thing that makes me not want to put him as a top striker who has ever played the game has been because of his inconsistency on the field. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's inconsistency has been one of the key factors that have hindered his progress and prevented him from becoming one of the best strikers ever. One of the ways in which Zlatan's inconsistency has hindered him is by affecting his ability to form partnerships with his teammates. As a striker, it is important to work well with other players, particularly in the attacking third of the pitch. However, Zlatan has often often been guilty of playing for himself rather than for the team's benefit. This has led to him being seen as a selfish player and has made it harder for him to form productive partnerships with other players. Another way in which Zlatan's inconsistency has hindered him is by affecting his ability to perform in big games. While he has scored some memorable goals and produced some outstanding performances, he has also been guilty of disappearing in some of the most important games of his career. For example, during his time in Barcelona, he struggled to make an impact in the Champions League and in the league, with the team failing to win the competition during his time there. Similarly, while at Manchester United, he failed to score in the final of the Europa League, despite being the team's star player during his time there. I know that I'm nitpicking here, but you have to be critical when you talk about his career, and these aspects have to be brought up, especially in important matches. Furthermore, Zlatan's inconsistency has also affected his ability to adapt to different playing styles and systems. While he has succeeded at several top clubs, he has also struggled to fit in others. For instance, during his time at Barcelona, and was often criticized for being too individualistic. This is why, after just one season, Guardiola sent him out of Barcelona, and I'm pretty sure it was because of his attitude and his adaptability on the pitch. Similarly, during his short spell at Manchester United, he was unable to form a productive partnership with the team's other attacking players and was eventually released after just one season. I know that this time is when Man U wasn't doing that good at all this season, so I'm not going to put all the blame on him in this short stint at Man U. Moreover, Zlatan's performances on the pitch do not necessarily reflect the hype around him. Despite playing for some of the biggest clubs in the world, such as Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United, AC Milan, Zlatan has only won a limited amount of domestic titles. Regardless on where you stand on this debate, there's no denying that Zlatan Ibrahimovic will always be remembered as one of the most iconic and entertaining footballers of our generation. While he has had some outstanding seasons and moments, his inconsistency, lack of success in international tournaments, limited success in European club competitions, a self-centered attitude, and advancing age all suggest that he is not one of the best strikers ever, in my personal opinion. Zlatan's hype and popularity have often been based on his FIFA ratings and highlights rather than his actual performances on the pitch. While he has scored some memorable goals and produced some of the most outstanding performances, his overall impact and consistency have not been enough to place him among the all-time greats, in my own personal opinion. It's important to appreciate his skills and achievements and recognize his limitations and flaws as a player. What do you guys think? Where do you rate him in your list of all-time strikers? I really want to know. Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.